Have you ever felt that frustrating, uncomfortable bloating, that dull ache in your lower abdomen, that constant feeling of not being quite right, like there's a heavy cloud hanging over you all day long? It's a conversation many of us, especially those of us over 60, often shy away from. But if you've experienced it, you know the silent struggle of constipation. It's more than just an inconvenience. It can drain your energy, affect your mood, make you feel sluggish, and even turn simple daily tasks into a real chore. You might have tried various remedies, perhaps even resorted to laxatives, only to find the relief is temporary, or worse, comes with its own set of unpleasant surprises, leaving you feeling even more out of balance. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking true, lasting relief isn't in a bottle of medication, but right there, hidden in plain sight, in your very own kitchen? What if just a couple of simple changes, using natural foods you probably already know and love, could clear up that stubborn constipation? Not just a little, but as much as 99%. And in as little as 2 days, imagine waking up feeling lighter, more energetic, and truly comfortable in your own skin again, moving through your day with ease, all without relying on harsh chemicals or worrying about unpredictable side effects. This isn't a pipe dream. It's a very real possibility for you. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 5 remarkable natural foods that have helped countless people over 60 transform their digestive health, bringing them a level of comfort and regularity they thought was long gone. These aren't fads or expensive, hard-to-find supplements. They are simple, powerful additions to your everyday diet that work with your body, not against it, to bring about profound and lasting relief. These foods are gentle, effective, and readily available, making this journey to better gut health accessible to everyone. Stay with me until the very end, because I've got something truly special to share that might just surprise you. Something that ties all of this together and could be the absolute missing piece in your personal journey to digestive freedom. So, let's not waste another moment, shall we? Let's begin our journey to a happier, healthier gut. Starting with our first incredible food, a true digestive champion that has stood the test of time for a very good reason. Our first powerful ally in this journey to digestive freedom is the humble, yet incredibly potent prune. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Prunes have a bit of a reputation, don't they? They are often associated with grandmother's remedies. Perhaps not the most glamorous of foods. But please, don't let that deter you. Because these dried plums are absolute powerhouses when it comes to supporting a healthy digestive system, especially as we age. Their effectiveness isn't just folklore, it's backed by science, and countless individuals have experienced their remarkable benefits. So, what makes prunes so effective? It all comes down to a fantastic combination of components. First and foremost, prunes are packed with dietary fiber, both soluble and insoluble. The insoluble fiber acts like a broom, adding bulk to your stool and helping it move more smoothly through your digestive tract. Think of it as providing the necessary structure for efficient waste elimination. The soluble fiber, on the other hand, absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance, which softens the stool, making it easier to pass. This dual action is incredibly beneficial, as it tackles 2 common issues associated with constipation: hard, difficult to pass stools, and a slow-moving digestive system. But there's more to prunes than just fiber. They also contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol. Sorbitol acts as a natural laxative by drawing water into the colon, which further softens the stool and stimulates bowel movements. It's a gentle, natural nudge, unlike the harsh, cramping effects that some synthetic laxatives can produce. This combination of fiber and sorbitol makes prunes uniquely effective for promoting regularity without causing dependency or discomfort. Incorporating prunes into your daily routine is incredibly simple and surprisingly versatile. You don't need to eat a whole bowl of them to see results. Many people find that starting with just 3 to 5 prunes a day is enough to make a significant difference. You can enjoy them as a standalone snack, perhaps mid-morning or mid-afternoon. They're naturally sweet and satisfying. Or, for a more integrated approach, chop them up and sprinkle them over your morning oatmeal or cereal. They add a lovely chewiness and sweetness. You can also blend them into your favorite smoothie, perhaps with a handful of berries and some unsweetened yogurt for an extra boost of nutrients. Some people even like to rehydrate them by soaking them in a little water overnight, which can make them even softer and easier to digest. I remember speaking with a wonderful gentleman named Mr. Arthur, a retired teacher who had struggled with chronic constipation for years. He described the constant feeling of heaviness and the anxiety it caused him daily. He'd tried various over-the-counter remedies, but they either didn't work or left him feeling worse. When he reluctantly agreed to try adding a few prunes to his breakfast each morning, he was skeptical. But within just a few days, he started noticing a difference. The gentle, consistent regularity he experienced was a revelation. He felt lighter, more energetic, and the constant discomfort he'd lived with for so long began to fade. It wasn't overnight magic, but the steady, noticeable improvement allowed him to regain a sense of control and comfort he hadn't experienced in years. He often told me, "It's such a simple thing, but it's given me my mornings back." A key tip when introducing prunes, or any high-fiber food, is to start slowly and gradually increase your intake. This allows your digestive system to adjust, minimizing any initial gas or bloating that can sometimes occur when suddenly increasing fiber. And remember, with fiber, hydration is absolutely crucial. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day, as water helps the fiber do its job effectively, softening the stool and allowing it to move smoothly. Without enough water, fiber can sometimes make constipation worse, so always pair your prunes with a glass of water. While prunes are certainly a powerhouse, they are just one piece of this natural puzzle. Let's explore another incredible champion for digestive health, one that might already be in your pantry, often overlooked, yet holds remarkable power. Antidote. From the well-known power of prunes, we now turn our attention to another unsung hero in the fight against constipation. Flax seeds. These tiny, nutty seeds might seem unassuming, but they are veritable storehouses of digestive goodness, offering a unique blend of fiber and healthy fats that can work wonders for regularity, especially for those of us over 60. Many people are still discovering the profound benefits of these little gems, and once you understand how they work, you'll want to make them a regular part of your diet. What makes flax seeds so exceptionally effective for promoting digestive comfort like prunes? They are rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, but they possess a particularly impressive quality: their high content of mucilage. Mucilage is a gel-forming fiber that becomes slippery when mixed with water. Think of it like a natural lubricant for your digestive tract. When you consume ground flax seeds with enough water, this mucilage expands, creating a soft, gel-like mass that helps to soften your stool and allows it to pass through the colon much more easily. The insoluble fiber in flax seeds, meanwhile, adds bulk, further aiding in the efficient movement of waste. This dual action, combining bulk with lubrication, makes flax seeds incredibly potent for gentle and effective relief. It's crucial to note that for maximum digestive benefit, flax seeds should be consumed in their ground form. Whole flax seeds, while still nutritious, tend to pass through your digestive system largely undigested, meaning you won't absorb all their beneficial fibers and omega-3 fatty acids. You can buy pre-ground flaxseed meal. Or, even better, grind whole flax seeds yourself in a coffee grinder or spice grinder right before use. This ensures freshness and potency. Store ground flax seeds in an airtight container in the refrigerator to keep them from going rancid. Incorporating ground flax seeds into your daily routine is wonderfully simple. Just like prunes, a little goes a long way. Many individuals find that starting with just 1 or 2 tablespoons a day is enough to make a noticeable difference. You can sprinkle them liberally over your morning cereal or oatmeal, stirring them in to let that magical mucilage work its wonders. They blend seamlessly into smoothies, adding a subtle nutty flavor and a significant fiber boost without altering the texture too much. For an added layer of nutrition, you can stir them into yogurt, sprinkle them over salads, or even mix them into baked goods like muffins or bread. Just remember, as with any fiber, the golden rule is to always accompany them with plenty of water. The fiber needs fluid to expand and perform its softening, stool-moving duties effectively. I often hear from people who were initially hesitant about trying flax seeds. Perhaps because they didn't know how to use them or worried about a strange taste. But time and again, they are pleasantly surprised. Consider the story of Mrs. Eleanor, a woman in her late 70s who had been dealing with chronic constipation and the accompanying sluggishness for years. She was tired of feeling bloated and uncomfortable. Her daughter suggested adding ground flax seeds to her daily routine. Mrs. Eleanor started by simply stirring a tablespoon into her morning bowl of porridge. Within a week, she noticed a remarkable change. Her bowel movements became more regular and much easier to pass, and she felt a significant reduction in bloating. She told me, "It's like my system finally just relaxed. It's so gentle. I hardly even notice I'm taking it. But the difference is profound. I feel lighter, and I have so much more energy to enjoy my garden again." The beauty of flax seeds lies in their gentle yet consistent action. They don't force a bowel movement. Rather, they help your body establish a more natural rhythm. This makes them a fantastic, long-term solution for maintaining digestive health. Just be sure to introduce them gradually, allowing your body time to adapt, and always prioritize adequate hydration. Now that we've uncovered the incredible power of prunes and the humble yet mighty flax seeds, let's continue our journey with another beloved staple, one that has been a breakfast favorite for generations, and for very good reason. From the discreet power of flax seeds, we now turn our attention to a breakfast champion that has graced tables for centuries. Oatmeal. Alcan. This comforting, versatile grain is far more than just a warm start to your day. It's an incredibly effective and gentle ally in promoting digestive regularity. Especially as we get older, you might already enjoy oatmeal, but perhaps you haven't fully appreciated its remarkable capacity to keep your digestive system running smoothly. So, what makes oatmeal such a standout for combating constipation? The secret lies primarily in its exceptional fiber content, particularly a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. When beta-glucan interacts with water in your digestive tract, it forms a thick, gel-like substance. This gel-like consistency helps to soften your stool, making it easier to pass, much like the mucilage in flax seeds. But it does more than just soften. It also adds a gentle bulk to your stool, which stimulates the natural contractions of your intestinal muscles, encouraging waste to move along more efficiently. Think of it as a smooth, well-lubricated conveyor belt for your digestive system. Beyond its direct effects on stool consistency and movement, oatmeal also acts as a prebiotic. This means it feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A healthy balance of gut bacteria is absolutely crucial for overall digestive health. When your good gut bacteria are thriving, they help with digestion, nutrient absorption, and even produce short-chain fatty acids that nourish the cells lining your colon. This holistic approach to gut health makes oatmeal a fantastic long-term solution, not just a quick fix. It supports a healthy gut environment, which is fundamental to consistent regularity. There are various forms of oatmeal available: instant oats, rolled oats, also known as old-fashioned oats, and steel-cut oats, while all provide fiber. Rolled oats and steel-cut oats are generally preferred because they are less processed and have a slightly higher fiber content per serving. And they also release their sugars more slowly, which is beneficial for blood sugar management. Instant oats are convenient, but often have added sugars and fewer nutrients, regardless of the type you choose. The key is to ensure it's plain oatmeal without excessive added sugars or artificial flavorings, which can negate some of its benefits. Incorporating oatmeal into your daily routine is incredibly easy. The most common way is as a warm breakfast porridge. Simply cook it with water or milk dairy, or plant-based, and then customize it with other gut-friendly ingredients like our beloved prunes, a sprinkle of flax seeds, or a handful of fresh berries. But oatmeal's versatility extends beyond breakfast. You can add it to smoothies for a fiber boost, use it as a binding agent in meatloaf or veggie burgers, or even use oat flour in baking. A simple bowl of plain oatmeal in the morning, consistently, can be a game changer for someone struggling with daily discomfort. I remember chatting with a charming lady named Mrs. Dorothy, who was over 80 and had been plagued by intermittent constipation for years. She described feeling sluggish and weighed down, making her less inclined to enjoy her daily walks. when she decided to switch her usual toast and jam breakfast to a simple bowl of rolled oats, topped with a few apple slices. She was genuinely surprised by the change. Within days, her bowel movements became more regular, easier, and less strained. She told me. It wasn't exciting, just comforting. But the comfort it brought to my stomach was immense. I feel lighter, and my energy is back for my morning strolls. It's truly a simple miracle food. This consistency is what allows your body to adjust and truly benefit from the gentle, ongoing support that oatmeal provides. From the comforting bowl of oats, we move to something vibrant, bursting with flavor and an incredible amount of digestive goodness, waiting to sweeten your path to regularity. Following the soothing comfort of oatmeal, let's turn our attention to something equally delightful and incredibly beneficial for your digestive health. Berries. Particularly raspberries and blackberries. These vibrant, juicy gems are not just a delicious treat. They are tiny powerhouses of fiber, antioxidants, and water content, making them an excellent choice for keeping your digestive system happy and regular as you age. They offer a refreshing burst of flavor while gently nudging your gut towards optimal function. What makes berries such champions against constipation? Their secret lies in their impressive fiber content. Raspberries, for instance, are among the highest fiber fruits, packing a remarkable amount of dietary fiber into each serving. Blackberries are right up there too. This fiber, both soluble and insoluble, works synergistically to promote healthy bowel function. The insoluble fiber adds bulk to your stool, helping it move through the digestive tract, while the soluble fiber absorbs water, softening the stool and making it easier to pass. The high water content in berries also contributes to softer stools and helps to keep things flowing smoothly, preventing the hard, dry stools that are often associated with constipation. Beyond fiber and water, berries are also brimming with antioxidants, which combat inflammation and support overall cellular health, including the cells lining your gut. While not directly linked to relieving constipation, a healthy gut environment is undoubtedly supported by a diet rich in these protective compounds. So, you're not just addressing constipation, you're nourishing your entire body with every delicious bite. The beauty of berries is their versatility and how effortlessly they can be incorporated into almost any meal or snack. You can enjoy them fresh, straight out of the punnet. As a refreshing snack, they make a fantastic addition to your morning oatmeal or cereal, adding natural sweetness and a delightful burst of flavor and texture. Blend them into smoothies with yogurt and a splash of milk for a delicious and fiber-rich drink. You can even sprinkle them over a salad for a touch of sweetness and an added fiber boost, or simply enjoy them as a light, satisfying dessert. And don't shy away from frozen berries. They are just as nutritious as fresh ones and are often more economical, especially out of season. Just thaw them slightly, or use them directly in smoothies or cooked dishes. I recall a conversation with Mr. Gregory, a gentleman who loved his sweet treats but was trying to eat healthier. He often struggled with digestive sluggishness, a consequence of a diet that lacked sufficient fiber. When he started substituting his usual sugary snacks with a bowl of mixed berries, sometimes fresh, sometimes frozen and thawed, he noticed a significant change. Not only did his cravings for unhealthy sweets diminish, but, more importantly, his digestive system became remarkably more reliable. He found that the natural sweetness and satisfying chewiness of the berries kept him feeling full and energized. And the consistent relief from constipation was an unexpected bonus. He often told me, "It's like finding joy in healthy eating." These little berries have made such a big difference, and they taste so good. When adding berries to your diet, aim for a generous half to 1 cup serving daily. Start slowly if you're not used to a lot of fiber. And as always, remember to drink plenty of water throughout the day to help the fiber do its job. The combination of hydration and these delicious, fiber-rich berries can make a significant impact on your digestive comfort and overall well-being. We've explored some wonderful fruits and grains, but there's an entire category of food, often overlooked, that offers a truly remarkable abundance of fiber and nutrients, a true champion for digestive health, and our final powerful food on this list. It's Wambujichardai. We've explored the classic comfort of prunes, the hidden power of flax seeds, the soothing goodness of oatmeal, and the vibrant sweetness of berries. Now, for our fifth and final powerhouse food in our quest for digestive freedom, we turn to a category that is often misunderstood, but holds truly incredible potential. Beans and lentils. These humble legumes are absolute champions when it comes to dietary fiber, and they are foundational for a healthy, happy gut, especially as we navigate our later years. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Beans, aren't they known for causing gas and bloating? And yes, it's true that for some people, especially when first introducing them, beans can cause a bit of gas, but that's often a temporary reaction as your gut adjusts to a much-needed influx of fiber and beneficial prebiotics. The key is to introduce them slowly, prepare them properly, and allow your body time to adapt to this incredibly nourishing food. The benefits far outweigh any initial discomfort, and with a little patience, you'll likely find them to be a gentle and highly effective tool for regularity. So, why are beans and lentils such remarkable allies against constipation? They are absolutely brimming with both soluble and insoluble fiber. 1 cup of cooked lentils, for example, can provide an astonishing 15 grams of fiber, which is a significant portion of your daily recommended intake. The insoluble fiber adds bulk, which helps to move waste through your intestines, while the soluble fiber absorbs water, forming a gel that softens your stool and makes it easier to pass. This powerful combination is what makes them so effective. Beyond fiber, beans and lentils are also fantastic sources of prebiotics, which are non-digestible fibers that feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. As we discussed with oatmeal, a thriving population of good gut bacteria is essential for overall digestive health, aiding in fermentation, nutrient absorption, and maintaining a healthy gut environment that supports regular bowel movements. They also offer a substantial amount of plant-based protein, which is an excellent bonus. There are so many varieties to choose from: black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, garbanzo beans, cannellini beans, green lentils, red lentils, brown lentils. The list goes on. Each offers a slightly different texture and flavor, making them incredibly versatile in the kitchen. If you're using dried beans, remember to soak them overnight and then rinse them thoroughly before cooking. This process helps to break down some of the compounds that can cause gas. For convenience, canned beans are a fantastic option. Just be sure to rinse them very well under cold water before using to reduce their sodium content and wash away some of those gas-causing compounds. Incorporating beans and lentils into your meals is surprisingly easy and can add wonderful flavor and heartiness to your diet. Start small. Instead of a large serving, begin by adding just a quarter or a half cup to a meal a few times a week. You can toss black beans or chickpeas into your salads. Adding both fiber and protein, lentils are wonderful in soups and stews, providing a creamy texture and a rich flavor. Try making a simple lentil soup, or add a handful of kidney beans to your favorite chili recipe. Hummus, made from chickpeas, is a delicious and fiber-rich dip for vegetables or whole grain crackers. You can even mash them up and use them in veggie burgers or as a base for flavorful dips. I recently spoke with Mrs. Schmidt, a delightful woman in her early 70s who had been dealing with persistent constipation and the constant fatigue that came with it. She was initially hesitant about adding beans to her diet due to past experiences with gas, but she was desperate for a natural solution. We discussed starting with small portions of thoroughly rinsed canned chickpeas in her salads and adding red lentils to her vegetable soup. To her absolute astonishment, not only did she tolerate them well, but within about a week, her digestive system began to function with a regularity she hadn't experienced in years. She told me, "It wasn't overnight, but the more I slowly introduced them, the better I felt. My energy levels are up. I feel lighter, and that constant discomfort has simply vanished. I wish I had tried them sooner." Her story is a perfect example of the power of gradual introduction and patience. Remember, the key with beans and lentils, just like with all high-fiber foods, is to increase your intake gradually and, crucially, to ensure you are drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Water is essential to help the fiber work its magic, swelling and softening, making everything move smoothly through your system. Without enough water, high fiber can sometimes make constipation worse. So, introduce these amazing legumes slowly. Listen to your body. And always keep that water bottle handy. We've journeyed through 5 truly amazing foods that, when incorporated thoughtfully into your diet, can make a monumental difference in your digestive comfort and overall well-being. We started with the humble, yet incredibly potent, prunes. A classic for a reason, brimming with natural sweetness, fiber, and sorbitol to get things moving gently and effectively. Then, we delved into the tiny powerhouses, flax seeds, revealing how their unique blend of soluble and insoluble fiber, especially when ground, along with their magical mucilage, can act like a gentle, lubricating broom for your insides, helping to create smooth, easy bowel movements. We discovered the comforting and incredibly effective done oatmeal, a breakfast staple that's so much more than just a meal, working quietly with its beta-glucan fiber to keep your system smooth and regular, while also nurturing your beneficial gut bacteria. And remember those vibrant, delicious oats, berries, particularly raspberries and blackberries, packing a surprising punch of fiber, water, and antioxidants in every delightful bite, making them a sweet and powerful addition to your daily routine. Finally, we embrace the often misunderstood but deeply beneficial beans and lentils, showing how these nutritional giants, when introduced mindfully, can be cornerstones of a happy, healthy gut, providing a massive dose of fiber and prebiotics to transform your regularity. Remember, dear friends, the journey to better health isn't about drastic, uncomfortable overnight changes that are impossible to stick with in the long run. It's about gentle, consistent steps. It's about listening to your body and providing it with the natural goodness it craves and truly deserves. You've lived long enough to know that true well-being comes from nurturing yourself, from making small, sustainable choices that compound over time. And that absolutely includes nurturing your digestive system. These 5 foods aren't magic pills that will work instantaneously without effort. They are nature's gifts, designed to work in harmony with your body, helping you reclaim that feeling of lightness, energy, and profound freedom from discomfort that chronic constipation can inflict. Imagine waking up feeling truly refreshed, without that lingering dread or heaviness in your stomach. Imagine enjoying your meals without anticipating the uncomfortable aftermath, without constantly feeling bloated or sluggish. This isn't just about bowel movements. It's about reclaiming a quality of life that allows you to fully engage with your days, with your loved ones, and with all the beautiful moments life has to offer you. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, having the energy to pursue your passions, and truly living without that constant, nagging feeling of internal discomfort holding you back. And remember, I promised you something that might just surprise you at the very end, something that ties all of this together and is perhaps the most crucial ingredient of all. Here it is. The most powerful ingredient in this whole process isn't even a food. It's patience and consistency, coupled with an often overlooked but absolutely vital element, hydration. These incredible foods work wonders, but they work best when given a little time, when you commit to making them a regular, consistent part of your daily diet. Not just a one-off fix. It's about building a sustainable habit, and alongside these foods, the absolute unsung hero, the true game changer that amplifies everything else, is simply Tridos Tanjapring Yingert. Tanjasigo, and upon Chinbridge, a tikui to you, Brevolvivum seep with water ombre. Consistently throughout your day. You see, fiber needs water to do its job. It helps the fiber expand, swell, and soften the stool, allowing everything to move smoothly through your digestive tract. Or, you can eat all the fiber in the world from these wonderful foods, but without enough water to accompany it. That fiber can actually become counterproductive and make things worse. So, commit to incorporating these 5 natural foods into your diet, and commit equally to sipping water consistently throughout your day. That powerful combination, my friends, is the true secret, the real surprise that unlocks not just 99% relief, but a complete transformation in your digestive health and overall vitality. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these fantastic foods? What's been your personal experience with them? Or perhaps you have another natural remedy or a specific way you enjoy these foods that has worked wonders for you. Share your thoughts, your tips, and your stories in the comments section down below. Your experiences could be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey to relief. If this video resonated with you, if you found these practical, gentle tips helpful and encouraging, please consider giving it a thumbs up. That simple gesture truly helps our channel reach more wonderful people like you who are seeking natural ways to improve their health. And if you want more practical, gentle advice for living your very best life at every age, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Packed with more insights just for you. You deserve to feel good, to feel comfortable, and to embrace every single day with boundless energy and vitality. Remember, small, consistent changes truly do make the biggest difference in your journey to lasting well-being. Here's to your health, your happiness, and living your very best life at every age. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.